What's up, people? Almost certainly real here.
Audio. Testing audio, testing audio, testing audio, testing audio. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, that's way too loud. Wavelength, come here. Lovely. Okay, I think I'm back. Oh, let me go ahead and move that there and then turn it off. Audio, audio, audio. That is slightly annoying. Bum, 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 bum. Alrighty, let's get back to it. Looks like we got our game back there. Had some issues with the computer not working, so a little happy that didn't happen at like wave 42, but slightly annoying. Mana banks, I guess? Yeah, sure. Heavy shafts, definitely looking to do a ballista only 3-way. Let's give stuff a little bit more shields because I don't have to worry about that for a minute here. Least shields, least armor, most health, health damage. Yeah, that gets us towards the slow. 2 armor gets us towards the AoE. And then we'll just give them a little bit of increased fortification. Armor, most health. What do we got here? A little bit of dot, feels nice to get. +2 range, absolutely a little bit crazy. Destruction, that's basically a free upgrade for us. Well, potentially, depends whether or not we lose. Okay, let's just expand you. Least shields, least armor. Gotta redo the targeting on my stuff in the base there. Additional burn, not super useful for now. Let's take sorcery, because eventually we do want to get ourselves mana bolts. Enchanted bolts. Slow reduction, no. We'll give them a little bit of speed there. A bunch of upgrades that's you don't love here. Least shields, most armor. Let's see here. You can go least shield, least armor, least shields, most health. The number of times I should make a mod that lets me copy and paste that stuff or just have some like hotkeys That'll maybe be something I do there. Because I think that eventually, let's take enchanted bolts. No point getting mana until I can even get mana bolts, right? Let's give them more shields. And then I want to start getting my... I've got one armor guy there. Let's get you out one more. What's the range on that? That is insane. Least shields, most armor. And then get this guy out one more. Very nice that we have not got any splits yet. Okay. Creeping Cough. Definitely want to get that. Get the... Ooh, Creeping Cough. I don't know that do I have poison? Oh, I do have poison. Okay. Fair enough. So we will take that. 5% armor. Why not? I mean, the why not is because that's kind of what our problem is right now. But anyways. Give you least shields, most armor. Give you a little bit of juice there. And let's work on the targeting here. Least shields, least armor, most health. So we don't need everything on progress there. It would be overkilling. I will take the bleed. Helps us out a little bit right now. +2 range. Very nice. 5% health. Yeah, they can have 5% health. And then let's work this guy out a little bit more. Got ourselves another house there. Want to start getting some near death happening though. Let's invest a little bit in the house, slowly but surely. Least shield. Most armor. Additional burn. Oh no, broadhead bolts, +2 to health. That's definitely what we want to see there. And then +3 to armor. That feels nice to pick up. Oh, shields. Something I don't have to deal with right now. And I think we'll definitely be fine for shields. The ballistas start off a little bit slow, but then they go insane mid-game, and then they kind of become a little bit more difficult later. So just once we get all of our base upgrades up, we're going to be in a pretty good spot early game. And I'm just thinking about these lanes, what I want to do. This one's just a little bit too short. Don't love seeing that. But it's kind of okay for now. And I think, yeah, a little bit... Maybe even one of these guys on near death. And you on near death? Yeah, sure. Let's do that. And you're already on that. Yeah, okay. I don't want to change too many of them off progress. Poison, yeah, that feels pretty nice to get. Slow definitely feels like that is the thing we want to get for sure. And then shields or health. We are kind of cranking shields up a little bit to an insane level. And this is far enough, right, where we are fine in terms of like dealing with ballistas. Yeah, let's spread this out just a little bit. And then I think I will get myself a near death most armor here. Give that a little bit of juice. I really would have preferred to get the split over in this lane so I could justify investing in that house. 15% crit on everything. Yeah, let's take that over the +3 shields because it does damage to everything. We can take mana bolts one. Yeah, I don't think I could take mana bolts too, but I think I can take one. We might have to build a little bit of... we might have to build one mana bank, but I think we'll be okay. One less gold. No, they can give Fortified a little bit of a boost. Okay. Okay, let's just pop it. Let's see where we get stuff coming out, and then we can kind of build in response to that. Got one here. Let's give you some levels. This path is so long I don't care about. Just such a nice wrap around there that we're not going to have any issues at all there. Okay, let's get back to it. Oh, yes. Mitchell, my computer crashed entirely, which was not super fun, but we'll take bleed them dry. Banditry. Yeah, obviously we take that. 5% stuff. Charlie, thank you. Appreciate that. And let's give him a little bit of armor here. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, my computer's like, lol, you ran out of power, and it happens like once every near death most armor. Happens like once a month, I want to say. So it's just a little bit of an RNG factor, and I really like, it happens so infrequently that I just can't. Okay, that's a lot of stuff here coming. Let's give ourselves a little bit of additional stuff. I think we're fine. Yeah, having the AoE upgrades on the ballistas is just so powerful. Least shield, least armor, most health. Let's see. A lot of stuff I want to take, but let's just grab banditry. Additional longbow range feels good. 5% health. What are my upgrades like? We are missing both the health and the shield upgrade for the +3. I'm just going to take the shields. There's definitely a lot less shields going on. So this is a little bit short. Oogie's going to come out here, which I'm fine with. Do 1-1. That is kind of a lot of... Are you near death most armor? Okay, let's give you some levels. Gotta watch my mana here. Would like to get that last mana upgrade there. And then... maybe I do need to mess around the targeting here. Maybe near death, most health, something like that. Don't have too many on the progress. Lots of nice stuff here. I think the +3 to health is just more useful than the actual slow it is. Savings. Yeah. The +1 damage to all towers is nice, but I think getting the additional mana. I don't want to reduce your slow. I definitely, yeah, you're just going to get additional armor then. In the absence of anything else. And then split this up. This has got a reasonable spread between everything now, and I might go work on this lane a little bit now. I kind of want to get a split in these two so I can justify using these houses a little bit more. Let's go most shields. I'm seeing some mana be a little bit of a thing. I'm gonna build my mana banks over there, actually. This feels a little bit more out of the way. Although that mine messes up my little line of mana banks. Flaming bolts. Now let's take quality over quantity. I don't think that I can take mana bolts 2 right now. This is a conundrum and a half. Because otherwise I open up another tower. Or I get mana bolts 2. Well, we're gonna see what happens here. That may be bad. And may be bad, I mean it's definitely bad. I'm just gonna take the 1 less gold right now because I'm super nervous about what's gonna happen here. Oogie's gonna come out there. I'm fine with that. I want to make you a little bit longer. I think I just... yeah, I think I'm just building mana banks here and praying we get some mana upgrades. Because I really don't want to unlock another tower and have all those other upgrades. And I think Oogie, it doesn't matter. He's just gonna die from the sheer amount of AoE, right? Although we do need to have the mana to actually attack him. But these guys, yeah. These guys are gonna be done firing here. Yeah, Oogie, no problem there, but we are still not... I think I just have to take the lifesteal. Yeah, I would rather get sorcery at this point in the game because there's not that many monsters, but I think, yeah, we just take the mana there. I don't want to give you guys more shields, if I'm to be honest. I don't want to... The slow, though, feels like that's like... Maybe one level of the slow is okay. I do want to keep stuff max. Ooh, sorcery too. Okay, so now we're in just a way better spot. And then banditry. Love it. Okay. Don't take the tower. All right, I'm feeling a lot better now. To the point, maybe even we demolish one. I want to get a... You know what? Let's see where the shield guys come out, right? Gonna expand that. I'm kind of hoping that this splits so I can justify spending on all those houses. Feels like a good number of shield guys here, but we do so much damage it doesn't matter. Most shields. So we're getting the guys that kind of sprint. Most shields. Give you a little bit of shield damage there as they get close. And where is... So this is going to be where the mini boss guy comes out from. A little nervous about the total distance of that path, but I think we'll be okay. Crit bleed? Or do we just get the addition? Yeah, let's go crit bleed. I don't... Mana Bolts 3 feels like no, it's not. We'll get that a little bit later, I think. I'll just take this vial consumption. No. +3. +3. I completely missed that. That's an obvious pick. Protection. Yeah. I think protection, until it gets to the point where it's adding 2, is pretty much an immediate take. And then over here, you can be most shields. Give you just a little bit of juice there. Yeah, let's work on getting this out a little bit farther now. So this is... Okay, so this is the witch. Okay, so we are doing the haunted, right? Okay, so we've got some fast guys coming out next. Trail of Blood, yep. So a little bit of stuff here on... Progress and then fastest, something like that. Gonna do that here as well. Progress, fastest. Lifesteal again. Sure. And saving accounts. Yeah, we want to get that going before we get mana bolts. 5% health. Sure, you guys can have a little bit more health here. And no, you know what? No, let's use these houses. Fastest. A little bit of that. And yeah, keep working on getting this a little bit farther out for us. Yeah, but see, you can see there's the little like Geodude guys coming out here that are a little bit speedy. Or is that, maybe that's not till the next level. Haunted. Let's look at it here. Let me bring it up. So no, that's the wrong one. We want haunted, please. Don't save. There we go. There's haunted. Ooh. So we'll get the expunge and this I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. These are the two things that I think I'm gonna get, like, kind of for my late game DPS. Let's go ahead and pick up. All towers dealing damage to health is a little bit better than the bleed one. You know what? I actually want the percent bleed though. I want to get those. I want to get the dot stuff happening. Maybe a little bit earlier than I'd like, but that makes me feel more comfortable about getting that crit do percent of your bleed is whatever. One less gold. Don't like that. I don't like giving them speed either though. Especially these little guys, the bats here. If you look at them, they are fast. Yeah, I don't know. So then the vampires come out. So we're gonna need some health damage. That's definitely gonna be kind of the thing. But let's get rid of that. We'll look at kind of the things as they come out. So Vampire and health damage is going to be the next thing that we're working on. So why don't I go ahead and take advantage of that. So least shield, least armor, most health. And then I want some near death most health. Help us finish stuff off. Near death, most health. Gonna build a little bit of that in every lane here. Least shields, least armor, most health. Over here, least shields, least armor, most health. A little bit of that. It's kind of interesting. Maybe I should go for the haunted houses, just in terms of the number of upgrades that I have. Least shields. Oh no, I want near death most health, right? Near death most health up in here, and then I think I need another near death most health here. So what's the total distance? So this and this can come out one, and then we'll feel pretty good about this area temporarily. Mana is feeling like we could maybe start considering getting the next level of mana bolts. Yeah, but we're at the point in the game where the blisses definitely feel like they go a little bit crazy. There's that last level of sorcery, so definitely I think I wouldn't mind taking the mana upgrades. There's expunge. I do want to get that. I think we're missing a lot of the burn upgrades. So let's give them more health. And that, ooh, you know what? Yeah, let's give them more health. So now this is the level where we're going to see the kind of health guys come out. These vampire dudes here. Oh, they have a little bit of shields too, actually. Interesting. Maybe I should get a most shield, most health. Or most health, most shields, and then use that to take the shields off. Does that make sense to do? Feels like kind of a waste of a tower. If I do like most health, most shields, and then assume these guys are going to attack shields, stuff that has shields, give it a little bit of shield damage there. We've got our houses filled out. That feels nice. Ooh, there's that crit. Does bleed damage. And then there. Ooh, oh, I want to unlock the burn though. Nah, frost bolts is too strong to pass up. I didn't realize I didn't have that. What are we gonna do here? Give them more shields? Why not? And then we're gonna get kind of the boss version of that coming out there. I think we're pretty okay for single target though. How do I feel about... I'm just thinking about, do I just leave these two lanes alone? This one feels like it could be left alone. This one... probably could be left alone. That's reasonably long. And then I don't have to worry. So that is a little bit short, but it's also not that bad. I'm just thinking is I can just start walking this lane out and then I can deal with splits farther out. We'll think about it. I kind of have too much money though. Should deal with that. Oh, interesting. This is my shortest lane now. Oh no, because I opened this lane up so the guy couldn't spawn there. Yeah, but again, not really a big deal, I don't think. And then most health, most shields. A little bit of that going. Let me spend my money so we're not like losing with a bunch of money. And let's go for... I think I need to get some armor damage going now. Least shields, most armor. Get that happening. 15% crits. Pretty much just an always take on those. Do I go for the mana bolt level now? Let's take it now. Because I got quite a bit of money, and let's give stuff a little bit more shields. Feels like they don't have a crazy amount of shields, and we're just gonna go like, you know what I actually want to do is Least shields. Most armor. I want to get one of those up here in these lanes. Least shields, most armor. And then we'll use our mana bank here for the rest of our gold. Expand you out a little bit. Because the last level of mana bolts definitely does use a little bit more mana there. Yeah, so we got these jack-o'-lantern guys coming out now. Let me see if I can find one. Yeah, so these guys, and they fortify stuff around them when they lose their armor, I think. Yeah, so this is the jack-o'-lantern. And you can watch here. So watch the top of him. As soon as he loses his armor, he fortified everything around him. So we kind of want to deal with those guys really far out, right? Freezing bolts, sure. The burn, I think, yeah. I want to open that up. Like the additional crit to bleed, I don't know is... Like once you get one level, it feels like additional levels is not as important. We can give stuff a little bit more armor there. And then, yeah, our mana was okay there. So we're feeling pretty happy. I do want, you know what? Let's make this lane a little bit longer here. Interesting that we did, yeah, so this guy did come out here, even though we expanded that. So is that, yeah, maybe that is actually, I don't want it to be. Eventually I would very much want my, this to be my shortest lane. And then like this to be my longest lane. And that way I guarantee the mini bosses and the bosses both come down to the same kill zone, right? This is kind of going to be our primary lane. And I think at this point, I'm pretty happy with the length of this. Least shields, most armor. I want to kill those guys off because I don't want them fortifying stuff later on. Want to make sure that we get that off ASAP. I don't actually know what the upgrade paths are for the bleed stuff and burn stuff. Like what do I actually need to get to? I don't actually care about increasing the maximum per second. I think the crit to damage is going to do more than anything else. But I don't actually know where all the upgrades are. So I think I can take one more slow and then it starts reducing it by 10%. But we can go ahead and give them... I don't think it really matters between the two armor or shields. I feel like I just built a bunch of armor, so we'll maybe just take that. Interesting, we're getting a portal right here. That's kind of fun. We'll do that at level 26. We'll expand those two in the hopes of getting some of the towers. Would be nice to get. And then, so I think we get health is the next. I'm going to build a little bit more health damage here. Probably this +3 here. Least shields, least armor, most health. Yeah, so the next guy that comes out here, I'll show you guys, is this werewolf. So he has a bit of shields and quite a lot of health. So maybe you need to get more of this shield health targeting. But yeah, let me turn that back off. Definitely need to do a good amount of health damage there in the end. Can do some stuff in here. This hits both of these lanes. You know what I wouldn't mind doing is getting this out farther. So the timing on these two lanes is more split up. And then I can invest kind of in this area quite a lot. Least shields, least armor, most health. But it is risky. If I get a split, then it's a little... Let's watch and see that lane, just the timing of it now. Yeah. I feel like we're doing okay. So it does feel like there's a reasonable split between those two now already. So we'll leave these two alone now. It's not worth it risking a split here now. And I think what I want to get is one more of these most health, most shields, and give you some shield damage. Maybe one more, a little bit, most health, most shields, and give you some shield damage there. Crits doing the poison. Yeah, we'll take that. Additional burn. Yes, definitely want to get that. I don't think we have the burn crit thing yet, but we will eventually get that. One less gold. I don't really want to give them more move speed. We'll give them one more move speed. I don't want to lose out on my gold. And then... oh, interesting. So this is a boss. I wanted to expand this one, if I'm to be honest. Does this end up being my next? I'm somewhat... actually, you know what? I'm going to expand this one. Because I actually think this might be longer than this one now. And I do want him coming down this lane here. Does feel like maybe some more armor damage is needed. Just looking at those guys. There's a little bit of RNG in terms of what actually spawns. But does seem like least shields, most armor could maybe use a little bit of work there. Not particularly fussed about Oogie. Let me get some near-death stuff happening here. Near-death, most armor, and then also some near-death, most health. What are you doing? Let's put it here. Near-death, most health. Yeah, those Oogies still pretty easy when you're doing ballista only, just because you have so much single target damage. All towers gaining damage. I don't know if I need to unlock this burn to get the crit burn thing. Let's just unlock that. Because I do. Burn based on how much slow. We'll take it. I think eventually the crit to burn damage and crit to health damage, that stuff just ends up being so much more than anything else. Yeah, you guys can have a little bit more health there. Crit to bleed, absolutely. Interesting, we're on level 25, and I actually feel like I'm not running out of upgrades, but we've got... oh, shit, you know what I should have got is universities. I have not got those yet. Oh, shit, we got to pick one of these. What do I pick here? I think Shredder, because it's more obvious for me to see the Shredder upgrades, because the poison one shares upgrades with the poison tower. All towers, health or shields. I think health is overall a little bit more useful. And now, I'm gonna get this out a little bit farther, but then we're gonna get ourselves our early portal in there for fun. And we've got ourselves the 26. Gotta watch my mana. Seeing that start to come down. Also have to consider these lanes we have not invested in a second. So this is the new guy. So he looks like he's immune to burn, which means I think we're on the elemental stuff. Let's see here. Elemental. Fire elemental, yeah, that looks right. So we're on elemental. We're gonna have fire, immune to burn, then immune to bleed, then immune to poison, then immune to everything, which is not great for us, but it's also not terrible. Like, we're doing damage with dots. I'm actually curious to see. I'm gonna look at our damage here in a second. Vial consumption. So dots, yeah, okay, they're only 22%. That will eventually be much higher. I also don't know if the crit dot stuff gets counted exactly correctly. I don't want to take this. I don't want to take any of these. Fortified. Protection. We have guys that give fortified in AoE. That feels kind of bad to take. I'll take one more slow reduction, but then we're capped out on slow reduction. Here, I want to take I want to have one of these most health, most shields. I want to get one of these guys going up in this lane. I also want to get one of those guys happening over here. Yeah, let's do that. Most health, most shields. Give you guys some shield damage there. And then, so these guys I think are quite a bit of shields on the, if we look at these, it looks like a lot of shield damage. So I'm gonna get basically just a bunch of most shields now as well, just generic most shields. Oh, I want near death most health. Actually, let me build some near death most health through here in this double zone. And then we'll go ahead and build some generic most shields. Let's keep the game rolling though here. Most shields. Still doing pretty good against those bosses. Definitely seeing shield damage be a thing that we probably are going to work on a little bit. What's my cost up to? 805. I don't know where we're going to work our cost up to, but eventually we're going to start building. We're going to start going in on upgrades instead. There we go. We got ourselves a chest, but I do want to build a most shields like this. Open that up. Leave them dry. Thank you. Yeah, maybe this just generic most shields here. Then I think I got to start just spending my money over in this last little area here for that top lane. Oh, there is the crit burn stuff. Absolutely. So we got all the crit to dot damage type stuff. And then I think I just take the extra damage, flat damage there. Ooh, and also, to be fair, we've not got any university slots, but I kind of keep forgetting about those. 15% shields feels kind of bad, as does fortification. What's the base damage on these guys? 34 minus 8, and another 2, that would be 10. Why not? Oh, you know what? I don't know that... Oh, does that include mana bolts? I don't know if that includes mana bolts or not. Let me see. It definitely does include mana bolts. Okay. And let's expand that. Always fun to get an early portal. I don't know why. Just makes it a little bit fun here. So we've got the guys that are immune to bleed coming out. Timing wise, this can come out a little bit more. These guys are starting to come in as these guys are still coming through. This lane is looking okay still, right? Definitely a lot of shield damage, though. That's what I'm seeing. I'm gonna build one most shields over here. Bleed, burn, and poison. I guess, yeah, I mean, everything. I could get the haunted houses, but I'm just too lazy. Universities. It's kind of interesting, is it, I mean, we're still at the point I think it's worth it to build universities, but I do like have some generic questions about like how useful it is to get universities versus just like, it's a lot of money to put into them. And it's just like, how much do you actually get out of them? Depends on a bunch of different factors. We'll give them a little bit of health there. Does it make sense? This does shoot over into there. I don't think that that's kind of worth it. 26. Yeah, go to 21 to 26. I don't think really makes sense there. I was kind of hoping we'd get one there. I think this would be a good spot for a ballista. But let's keep walking out here and see where we're weak a little bit. I think we're pretty okay for this level. Feels like that burn Then he's, yeah, maybe near death, most health. I maybe just need more stuff here. Least shields. Oh shit. My bad, my bad, my bad. Yep. Least armor, most health. Thank you for pointing that out, Felipe there. Then we got poison immune. Big shield guy coming out here at 32. And let's speed this up. I think I just need additional hits in through here. Ignite, yeah, we'll take that. Scholarships, that'll be nice if we actually get any universities. Not happening now. I'll take the 1 less gold. We've got still +4 there from banditry. And what do I want to do here? Maybe a most shields here. Just start those shields coming off a little bit earlier. And then a least shields, most armor. This lane's just a little bit short there. And then a near death, most health. And then maybe just a, nah, I don't know. Let's hold on to our money there a little bit. I think I might need a mana bank or 2 more, and keep walking this lane out. There we go. Got ourselves a university slot there. Yeah, it feels like just there's a lot of units, right? It's not necessarily the damage that's making this look a little bit weak. And these lanes feeling pretty okay. Let's go ahead and take advantage of the education system here. This is looking quite nice. This is a little bit short, but the timing between these two is pretty good. And if I make this any longer, then it's just going to start running into this lane. So let's give a little bit of health, a little bit of armor, a little bit of shields. What are you up to? Let's go to 10% maybe. That feels reasonable. And we're still 1 more university upgrade I think we can get there. Yeah, that 2%. There we go. Lovely. And then crit on everything. That is also very nice to pick up for us because we're going to start... Yeah, we're into the 3x crits. I don't think we'll get into the 4x crits, but we are eventually going to start upgrading versus building more ballistae. 2 less gold. Ooh, all of this feels a little bit bad. They're only on 0.2 move speed, so I don't mind giving them a little bit more. Oh, look at that. Got ourselves another university there. Got ourselves 1 proc on the shield damage. Oh, I've got a chest. Lovely. Shredders, you can gain something. Some of these guys are just a little fast, makes me nervous, but interesting. Feels like we're lacking a little bit of armor damage through here. I thought I had, okay, so I do have at least shield most armor. I guess maybe those guys are kind of weak, even though it looks like they have a lot of armor. It's just their health box is kind of big there. And that felt pretty confident. Let's go ahead and check out our university here. A little bit of health, a little bit of armor, and a little bit of shields. I think with the game how it is, it's like I'm just going to mix up a little bit of everything. And we're getting some interesting wraparound stuff happen that I actually don't like. This is kind of annoying me because I do not want this stuff firing into this lane. This lane is going to take 45 minutes to come around to here. And I'm quite happy with it doing that. I would rather it just fucks off into oblivion. I guess fortification is kind of useful for us. 5% crit on everything. Yes. 15% shields, sure. Okay. I think I definitely need to get a little bit more shield damage now, though. Ah, this is very annoying. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know that I want to expand this. I actually, like, if it turns and it comes out here, then I'm okay with it. But if it comes down into here, then all the targeting on these guys goes a little bit wacky, especially these ones. To be fair, it's only these two for now. So I got one expand. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to maybe just start expanding a different lane. Maybe I should be focusing shields a little bit, because shields is sort of like, okay, 160, 160, 160. That feels okay. Shields is kind of what a lot of these guys have. Until we see the next set of monsters, though, I don't know that I really want to start focus firing these. So what do I want to do here? Do I just say, like, I'm going to start expanding this and walking this out, and if we get splits, I'm okay with that, because this is actually, like, I can build in here that double fires that lane. And this has, like, a nice little wraparound. Like, this whole area is pretty nice for building. Yeah, it's annoying. I was not expecting that to happen. Trail of Blood there is somewhat useful for us. All towers gaining damage. That feels useful. Additional shields. No, I'll take the fortification. That was maybe the wrong choice. I think that was actually the wrong choice, but that's okay. Do I take this and drag it out, or do I take this and I drag it out? I think either way, I need a little bit more shield damage, because we're going to get guys that have a lot of shields coming out here right now. So I'm just going to give me extra shield damage here and a little bit of extra shield damage here. What are the levels on these guys? So you can take a little bit of health. You can take some health damage there. Yeah, you can also take some health damage there. Just looking at these guys can always get a little bit more in the way of upgrades, especially the ones that are specifically targeting near death, which is almost always health, and then this least shield, least armor, most health. Give that guy some juiced is pretty cost effective. Once we get up to the 1,000 cost, it stops kind of making sense building, and you might as well start upgrading. Building makes sense early because we're getting free experience on everything. I mean, it kind of has to turn, right? No, but these ones I really don't want firing over there. They're already firing into there. God damn it. I think I'm gonna just start expanding this one, because I really just do not want to deal with that. Yeah, bosses just get deleted. Mana feels like we're in a decent spot. One thing with mana is, like, it's hard to tell until all these guys start firing. All these are firing at the same time. Yeah, there's just so many little units. I think I need maybe some more. I don't know if that's true or not. Interesting. It does feel like armor is still a little bit of a thing here. Most shields. And then here, least shields, most armor. Kind of assuming eventually we're going to get a split from dragging this lane out. Okay. Poison. Interesting is the boss might start coming out of here, which I don't love, do I? Yeah. Monster studies. Oh, I don't want any of this. I'm going to take the gold down there. I don't want anything that makes them faster. We've got our boss coming up in a second. Feeling pretty okay about that. We've got these boron elements that are immune to all dots, which is not great for us. But I also think we're kind of okay, just overall, damage-wise. How are we doing this lane? Maybe I should just be building more down here. Least shields, most armor. Seems like there we could use a little bit more armor damage. Build a mana bank every once in a while. Stuff still has shields. Probably time to start upgrading stuff. Just going through and saying like, okay, anything that's under 10, let's get it above 10 type of thing. I don't know how much is actually going to be below 10 just from the experience they gain naturally. This guy, progress fastest, that is a weird targeting. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Health. Scholarships. Yeah, I actually don't really have that much else that I really want anymore. I am kind of like capped on upgrades, right? There is like a little bit of stuff left, but not a whole lot. Speed? I think that... That's a little bit rough, if I'm to be honest. I maybe should have taken the slow there. Ogi comes out over here. I think we're pretty okay on that. A little nervous about just targeting with him, but I think this is long enough. It's just going to take them so long to get down here. We're not going to have too many problems. And then seeing we could do with some more shield damage here. Maybe look at these. Yeah, let's give you some levels. Definitely giving you some levels. It's kind of nice as it shoots in this little last area on both sides. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. Get all these guys up above. 10 there. Oh, shit. Shit. How are we doing here? That's a little bit nerve-wracking, just all this stuff that comes out of him, but I think we're okay. Whew. Okay. I might get this lane out once. The thing is, if it splits, I'm like actually fucked if that splits. It just feels very short now all of a sudden. Slow but sure, I guess. Yeah. And then here, a bunch of stuff we don't care for. Fortification, I guess. And then let's give stuff a little bit more health. Sure. Why not? Treasure chest. Nothing there. Make them suffer. Thrashing. Should probably build the haunted houses, but I don't know. That's quite a nice most shields. But I think I gotta go in on leveling stuff up. I don't know that lane needs help. That's just like such a nice location though. And let's give you armor damage. You know what? I'm expanding this one. Don't split. Thank you. And then this, you can be most shields. Yeah, they are running into each other now is a little bit of the problem. Like these two lanes. Not 100%, but it just felt super short and I felt a little bit uncomfortable about that. But maybe that was the wrong choice. let's go ahead and keep working on these upgrades. I feel like I have not upgraded health in a second. I think, yeah, maybe I just want a least armor, most health, another one of those. Oh, and then we got to figure out what we are on for the last set of things, right? We will see soon here. We're gonna have to pay attention to this mini boss, what comes out here. Burning enemies take damage. Yep. Is this tower? Frost keep. That's kind of easy to ignore, right? Yeah. Slow. No. 2 less gold. 36, 2 less gold. How do I feel about that? I don't want to give them more life. 15% more life is a lot. I'm going to take the 2 less gold, and we got to pay attention to the mini boss that comes out here. Because that is there not going to be a mini boss? Thought there would be a mini boss. Is this shorter now? Oh shit, this is shorter now. So Zim. I think we're getting invaders. Is that the right thing there? Let me look here. Yeah, I think we're on invaders, which I think means we need armor damage. So let's look at this here. I will remember this time to get rid of it, hopefully. Yeah, so that was an invader, and then we get tanks next. They have an insane amount of fucking armor. Ooh, goddamn. Okay, we're gonna have to crank our armor damage for sure. And then they have their 2-man cruel bailouts. I'm just too... I feel like the haunted houses are good, but I'm just too lazy. It's just like... Because I always feel like once I get them, I be like, oh, where are all my 3 slots for haunted houses? Then where are all the 2 slots? And you spend a bunch of time doing that. And it's like... I don't know. But we got to get ourselves armor damage now. So, because you see these tanks that are coming out, I am nervous about that. And I think overall, this whole pathway just has a bunch of armor. Like, they do have some shields and stuff like that, but it does feel like there is like a theme in terms of the damage type, right? Which is maybe a bit unfortunate, because last time we got the theme was kind of like shield damage. But let's go ahead and go back up here to where we're at and get rid of it. What's the plan for this run? We're doing ballistas only, and then we've kind of actually run out of useful stuff. You know what? I will build 1 haunted house just to look at how much gold it gives me. Because we actually do have kind of a bunch of fortification levels, because that is theoretically kind of useful. 15% armor I don't really want to do. On the other hand, I have a feeling that a bunch of these guys are going to be fortified. Let's just take 1 haste. We have not gotten any haste. So here's a beautiful double slot, and then I will do that one as well. Death tax 22. That actually pays itself off. They're actually pretty good. The fact that you can also sell them, is that a triple? My God. Oh no, there's a hill there. There's a hill. How very unfortunate. Look at this. This is just like, this is literally just a perfect quad, but then there's a hill in the middle. Very disrespectful, I feel like. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to ignoring haunted houses. But that actually looks like they're pretty useful. I'm going to do at some point, I'll do like a run where I do some kind of least shields, most armor. I maybe should just be upgrading though, instead of building more. Yeah, probably. Most armor, progress, least shields, most armor. Yeah, I think I should be. Let me make sure that we're cranking one up here. Gonna go through and try to find another one. I wish there was, you know what I would like is some way to see the targeting without having to click in. Like if there's a button I could hold and it showed like some general idea of what it was targeting, right? Like, if it had any most armor in the targeting, it would show like an A above it or something like that. Theoretically, I should be spreading these upgrades out a little bit, but it's like, yeah, kind of annoying, if we're to be honest. Okay, so this is gonna be, I think, a little bit tough. These tanks feel like they're pretty intense. Okay, so they're actually incredibly small as well. Oh yeah, they are fortified as well. Oh no, they got, it looks like they gained fortification from the those units that we had earlier, right? Let me make sure I'm not losing in my other lanes. But boy, do they have a lot of armor. Yeah. Give you some armor damage here. Give you some levels. Gotta make sure my mana doesn't run out either. Most health, you can take. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Oh god, why do you not have armor? Oh, you must be armor damage. Oh shit, I'm running out of mana. God fucking damn it, I hate this game. Holy shit, okay. I did not, okay. That makes me super nervous about this splitting. I don't know, I just felt like this pathway, you know what? I bet the problem is, okay. The problem is my my dots. What's up, Labium? How's it going? That was nervous as fuck. As I'm losing my burn, and that's causing them to start regen. I'm too spread out with my damage. I gotta get some near death most armor going on through here to make sure the burn stays up. God damn. Okay, none of these upgrades are useful for me, right? The mine. Whatever. Make them suffer. Theoretically a little bit bad, and then 3 less gold I don't really like. I hate protection too, because we've got stuff that gives AoE fortification, which is like a huge damage reduction. We've already got like, yeah, I think we got those things that give AoE fortification. I feel like that is like way more difficult than anything else, because it makes the late game more difficult. Whereas everything else that shows up in the like early game, because we got that that came in like the 15 through 25, and I feel like everything else that is in 15 through 25 becomes irrelevant. Shit. I don't want to get 3 less gold, but I kind of feel like I have to. Yeah, I think I need some near death most armor. To the point where I'm going to make you near death most armor. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So you're most shields, no. You're most health, no. I'm going to leave you most shields. Near death most health. You're also on health. How much? You know what? It's not really that much extra damage. I think I want 1 more near death most armor here. And then, I don't know, whatever. Fastest. You know what? Actually, I do want progress here. Okay. All right, let's send it. And I think I do. I probably need more mana still as well. So there's that tank boss. I don't love that bosses are spawning in the mini bosses are spawning in this lane. Okay, we need some more near death happening here. Ah, shit. Near death, most armor. Frigward. Okay, I'm screwed in that. Yeah, okay, no, we're ripped. There's no coming back from that. Damn. That kind of sucks. Yeah, but I feel like, yeah. I feel like getting the, these guys here, the or is it the jack-o'-lanterns, is they give everything AoE fortification around them, and that's like kind of strong the entire game. Whereas I feel like most of the stuff in the sort of, this is stuff that shows up from level 15 to 26. Most of that stuff is kind of irrelevant. And that just feels like that jack-o'-lantern does, because that's like a lot of damage, right? It's like a 25% damage reduction for us. Most of our stuff's around level 20, so we go from like 40 down to like, yeah, so it's like a pretty big damage reduction. It's like 30% or something if that fortification is getting applied constantly from the jack-o'-lanterns, which I kind of think it more or less is, just with how many units come out. I don't know what else I could have done there. Maybe we do have, you know what, we had so many extra upgrades, maybe we do have to go into, our university lock was not terrible, it wasn't great, but maybe we do have to go into haunted houses and mines. Wait, can I build something? I don't actually know. What does a mine give me in terms of additional life? It gives me 1. They're pretty cheap, though. And then that gives, like, my houses, these houses have already paid. No, they haven't already paid for themselves, but if we had more, like, if we had more mines boosting them up, I think they would generate a lot of gold. And then you could just sell them at, like, level 39, 38. I think it depends a lot on what level you get, what combo of things you get. Yeah, I definitely think it's beatable, but I think we got a little bit of a tough combination in terms of getting that jack-o'-lantern. And then also we kind of got the shield guys on 26 to 35. Which forced us into shield damage, and then we got kind of armor damage on the last one. So I think not the best RNG. What time is it? 4:40. I'm gonna go again. Because I think, yeah, I would like to beat the ballista only here, and I think it's very doable. So we are gonna go, you know what? I will stop disrespecting the haunted houses, and we'll pick up some haunted houses there. Because we do have those upgrades. Obviously not going to pick them up right away, but there was a point there where we were just picking up a bunch of upgrades that were not particularly useful for us. Banditry? Yeah, let's just take that. I don't know why I'm destruction. Absolutely. Least shields, least armor, most health. Lovely. Like to see a house that close. We'll go ahead and take broadhead. No, I like getting the armor more. The AoE upgrade is, I feel like, a little bit better early on. And then enchanted bolts, sure. Fortification, that did screw us last game. Let's just give him 5% health. Let's not quite invest in that yet. Least shields, least armor, most health, +2 armor, +2 shields. When does, oh, is it level 15? When the, I thought it was level 26. No, level 20, okay, you're right. 14, yeah, okay. Maybe I will have to get them earlier. You know what I was thinking is I was thinking they came out at like level 26, but you're right, they do come out like right after the first Oogie. So that is good to know actually. And then you can come out here a little bit. Start to get my anti-armor going, least shields, most armor. This is very nice. Whenever you have like get this like wrap around where your base towers can start firing. Longbow. That more or less solves our issues. And so I will keep my eye. You know what? At this point, I will probably pick up the... I don't know if I would pick it up over slow. I want to get slow first. But once we get slow in the range upgrades, the game gets kind of easy for a while. Which makes sense that, like, I want to... If that's true, then you do want to go ahead and start investing in mines and stuff like that, because that pays off later. Kind of huge. It'll be interesting to see how much we get out of it. So let's give them a little bit more armor there. And expand this one here. Least shields. Oh, let's go for a near death maybe here. Want to get that going. +3 armor. Very nice to get that early. It just kind of makes the early game a little bit easy. And then an additional level of longbow. Gotta start to specialize these guys a little bit though. Let's just give, you know what? We have so much plus armor. I don't mind doing that. Let's go for near death. Near death, most health. Then a least shields, least armor, most health. Shields, least armor, most health. And then maybe one that is least shields, most armor. Then some of these back guys on progress fastest. I do want to have a good amount of stuff on progress. But maybe a near death, most armor. Something like that. Okay, good enough. And let's get you out one here, and then we got to get this lane out one. We're getting quite nice lanes. As long as this doesn't split, I'll be pretty happy with our starting lanes. Okay, 15% crits. Feels very nice to get that. Haunted houses. Okay, it's like I'm actually like kind of like a little nervous that I'm gonna constantly pass them up because I'm always like never looking for them. 5% shields, why not? Okay, beautiful. You can be an armor guy, and then let's start investing in this house as well. I've got a near death progress. You're just on. Let's make you near death most armor. Do like having a little bit of that, and then what do we got here? Let's open up the death. Oh, okay. Let's get upgrades in that. I forgot that there was upgrades for the haunted houses. Oops. And I'm also looking for mines as well. 10% though. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess, you know what? We have the upgrades. We have the upgrades for it. Let's do it. Don't want to reduce. Give them more armor. We can always solve giving them more armor with damage. And then let's pop you. There we go. Got ourselves a split. Don't hate that. But we will go ahead and least shields, most armor. Let's keep investing in the house though. Near death, most health. A little bit of that going on. +3 to shields. Yeah, that feels like that'll be useful relatively soon. +2 damage to health. I kind of want to get the bleed for Oogie, but let's take the 2 health damage. Gives us access to the slow. And then I got to keep my eyes out for mines. Mines is the other thing that I almost never get. Haste. You know what? Like the +1 to that I feel like is kind of okay. Near death, most health over here. Most armor. Oh, this, yeah, we gotta get this guy out one more, I think, just to have a little bit of breathing room for the battering rams. This is just long enough that I don't think it matters, even though we've got a little bit of double coverage there. Definitely gonna take frost bolts. 5%? That feels useless, right? Yeah, I'm not taking 5%. I'm gonna unlock the burn stuff. Even at 10%, I was questioning it. 5% additional health, why not? You come out a level. Got a split, which I don't love. Getting interesting lane pathing through here, though. House. Lets me invest in this, right? Near death, most armor. Give you a little bit of juice there. Let's take this 25% bleed. Oh, and I guess taking fortification is actually useful as well. +3 health feels good. And then 5% shields. Now that we've got the upgrade there for... oh, shit, that is a portal too. I didn't even notice that. God damn. Okay, well. Got our fucking game cut out for us. But okay, I don't know how I feel about that, if I'm to be honest. We'll unlock poison. Do I start going into mana now? I guess so. Let's start getting, I guess let's get mana banks, because that unlocks some useful upgrades. You guys can have some shields. Let's just build this. Least shields, least armor, most health. And then I want to hold a little bit of money here for... You know what? Why don't we just... The AoE on this is pretty good. Least shields, most armor. Crank you a second. And then I'm going to get this lane out a little bit. Then we'll go deal with this. This one's... I feel like I can just kind of leave that alone for a little bit. Whew. Okay. That's going to be tough. To be fair, I can build here, and this kind of double fires on this lane and this lane, which feels pretty nice. Creeping Cough. Or do I just take universities? Nah, let's take Creeping Cough over universities at this point. We're still a ways away. And then I think I should have looked at the upgrades before we started, but I think I need the Fire and Flame. We'll take Bleed Them Dry just to unlock it, but I think I need the Fire and Flames to get the crit stuff. They can have a little bit more health. Why not? Alrighty. Speed you up a second. Savings accounts. Fortification is kind of like money, right? No, I don't want to do that. Mana Bolts 1 is actually just kind of insane damage-wise, right? I'm going to take that because that lets me invest more into my haunted houses. You know what? Maybe I'm going to be capped out on haunted houses easily anyways. The other ones were better there, I think. We're only at 3% a second. I think that was a bad choice, but that's okay. They can get speed 1. We don't mind giving them that. And I want to get you out a little bit more. There's a couple battering rams there. I don't think that matters though. Because I have some near death most. Yeah. We're kind of fine here. Where's Oogie coming from? He's going to come from over here, which is fine by me. Least shields, least armor, most health. And then looking for the mines and I guess some mana upgrades. 15% crit. We'll take it. I could get mana siphons. It's kind of a wasted upgrade later though, so let's not. 10% health. Feels like you don't want to get that on the Oogie level, but I have a shit ton of money right now. Let me just build one mana bank here. Yeah, the mana banks are actually very cost ineffective for us right now. Maybe I should have got the blue cubes, but let's work on spreading this guy out a little bit here. I think we'll be pretty okay on Oogie. Maybe I should have built one more slow there. God damn. Why did he get max slowed like that? Is that just creeping cough? Do I have creeping cough? Yeah. Not super fussed about that. Hopefully we get ourselves some mana upgrades and then the mines as well, I guess. We'll see what we get here. I'm really hoping we do not get the get Trail of Blood. Mana bolts too, definitely not. All towers. No, I think so. Yeah, I'm gonna take that Fire and Flames. Speed, health. 1 speed feels kind of like it's at such a low level at this point. The speed feels kind of okay. I really feel like it's pushing me to take this. All towers gaining +1. It's like, why not? Let's take that. And then I guess at this point we are going to be getting those. Don't have the mines. I'm sure I probably passed them up, but okay. Got a split there. Don't know how I feel about that. What are the new units? So we've got the witches. Is this? Oh, we're on the fucking haunted again. God damn it. This is the one that have those guys that, okay, I can't get any more fortification. This is like the one I didn't want to get. I should probably have some most shields kicking around, shouldn't I? Anyways, let's go build my haunted houses. We're fine here. Yeah. All right. Okay. I'll kill. Build one here. Build one here. Build one here. Build one here. Okay. That's it. 14. Okay. To be fair, I don't know how many actually mine locations we have. We only have the one. So there's the mine. I'll take it. And then mana, please. Do I take the mana siphons? No, it's just a waste, right? So we're not taking fortification on anything. They can have a little bit more health. And then we build mine, correct? Interesting. Well, it's kind of fun. They point towards the mine there. Is there any other mine slots? I do not ever look for them, so I don't think so. Interesting. Maybe they're a little bit rare. And then let's go ahead and build some more mana banks. And then get ourselves some most shields. I think here. And I think, you know what? I think we're kind of okay. We're going to be carried just by the fact that we have... oh, was that the boss coming out there? I would have thought... No, he must have come out over... Oh, it's the next level where we get the special unit, right? No. I feel like the mini-boss should have come out here. Did he just get instantly deleted? Probably. Okay, yeah, let's go build my haunted houses over here. Not a crazy number there. Available. Kind of looks like there's more available than there actually is with all the hills. Normally you'll love to see them. I guess that's one there. That is one there. Can I see? Oh, death tax. So we've earned 64 gold from those. Lovely. Universities. Yeah, let's get that. Just in terms of that being savings account. Crit burn. That is kind of what I want. Good to know that I don't need to get any more burn upgrades. I'll just take saving account. That helps us a little bit, but really we want the percentage regen. Oh, maybe that doesn't help us at all because we don't have any percentage regen. Woof. Quickness. I think giving them one slow is fine. One slow reduction. But I don't want to do... We'll do probably 2 slow upgrades. but I don't really want to do any more of those. So, okay, you can maybe actually just come out one here for a second. And then let me get a most shields over here too, though. This lane is just incredibly short. Haunted house, 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 haunted house. We got one double there, which is nice. All right, speed it up here, and we are hopefully going to go ahead and get ourselves some percentage managed regen. No. Trail of blood. 25% bleed, right? Yeah, let's take that. 5% crit on everything. No, let's do the crit bleed thing. I think that that's kind of more core to the build. And then less gold, more armor or protection. Let's just give them more armor. Sure. And interesting enough, so we got another portal here. We're not gonna expand that one for a minute. Jesus. It's actually kind of short. Let's work on this. No, you know what? I need this. This needs to come out a little bit farther. I want to figure that out first. What's happening in this lane? This one's a little bit on top of each other, but it's far enough out that I'm not super fussed about that. Oh, you know what? I think I actually maybe need to actually build stuff. Least shield, least armor, most health. We need some health damage going on. Least shields, least armor, most health. Oh, ooh, we can get an additional mine there. Missed that. God, we can get so much money once we get rid of these. A lot of money locked up there in our... Still no slow. We'll take the crit. That definitely feels good. Or still no mana quality over quantity. Yeah, we'll take that, I think. Or do we do the crit too? No, let's take quality over quantity. Additional shields? Sure. We're gonna need some armor damage for 22. And I need to get some more health damage down, actually. So let me build these haunted houses. That was actually kind of nice. We got some doubles going on there. And then here, run out of money. Ooh, how do I feel about that? God, we've only made 700 gold from that. It's going to ramp up. I actually am a little concerned that we're a bit low on damage. Let me expand. Oh, that is exactly what I did not want to have happen. Least shield, least armor, most health. That is a bit of a clusterfuck that's coming through right now. Our mana feels okay, though. Least shield, least armor, most health. Give you some upgrades. Okay. You know what? Maybe I was a little How am I liking the update? It's good. I think there's yeah, I think it's kind of interesting to see like the different levels. Yeah, I'm doing a ballista only run. I want to do that. I think the ballista only run, there is some RNG factor based on like when you, the different types of enemies we get. So we're getting, let me show you guys this. We're going to get this jack-o'-lantern soon. And I really hate this unit because it gives AoE. It does AoE fortification. And it just like, yeah, that kind of sucks. Because it ends up being like strong later in the game as well. Oh, I don't have any burn. Well, that's good to know. Glad we got that. Am I just going to take mana siphons? I feel like as soon as I take mana siphons, we'll get the mana bank upgrades right afterwards. Gold rush. 0.25 speed. Not a fucking chance in hell we're giving them 0.25 speed. I guess I never take the mine upgrade. That's why it's there. So we'll take this because I'm a little worried about our armor damage here in a second. And then same reason I'm going to take that up to shields. Okay, let's work on this situation. Let's do this one. Got ourselves the boss here. I do have a most health in here. Okay. That looks okay to me. Got a chest. Longbow, absolutely. We'll take that. A little bit of additional range. Let's go over here and take advantage of the haunted houses. I think I forgot their last level to do that. Okay, I think... Is this one? Yeah, okay, it's doing something. Yeah, no, there we go. Another little spot for the haunted house there. That was up on a pillar. So I think we got... Oh, missing one there. Okay. 2% to all universities. Yeah, we're getting close to that point. So we'll go ahead and pick that up. Sorcery! Yay! Very nice. Want to get a couple extra levels in that, though, and get the lifesteal. I don't want to give them armor. I also don't want to give them health. Health is less than the armor, though. And then I got to build some armor, I think. This is such a problem for me. Least shields, most armor. And then I want some near death. You know what? I don't know that I want near death most armor right now. Least shields, most armor. Do I just... No, the problem is stuff that comes in here is coming in at the same... I could drag this one out and then like build here. I will build here for now, but stuff that could fire into this lane and this lane. Least shields, most armor. That would require dragging this out for a while, though. Okay. And let's work on this here. Okay, so we're up to, you know what, it's 13% of my gold. That's not bad. And let's go ahead and build them up over here. Oh, we got ourselves another mine. Ooh. Did I get any other mines that I missed? I don't think so. They're not super prominent there on the map. And then, am I capped out on haunted houses at this point? Or I guess at 26. We're up to 27 health, which doesn't feel like a crazy amount. Maybe I should get the upgrades that are the fortification upgrades. Okay, let's just go ahead and go a little bit faster. Crits do my burn. I do want that, but it feels like without flaming bolts, I don't know how useful that is. I actually think I'm at the point where maybe, oh, there we go. We just get it on the next level. Beautiful, and you guys can have a little bit more shields. And then we're gonna need a little bit of shield damage, a little bit of health damage. Let's pop you out. I should just build, right? So I want some near death, most armor. Then I think I want some least shields, least armor, and most health. Let's just hold a little bit of gold there. Okay, let's do that one. Yeah, the mini bosses we kill pretty easily. I'm not super fussed about our single target. I think we could do okay if we can get stuff spread out over here, and then if I can get this lane to come out. These two portals, though, have me nervous, because this has to come out a little bit too. Otherwise, it's going to be on top of that portal. The problem is if I drag this out, then it ends up being on top of this stuff. Let me go build my haunted houses, though. Haunted house. Yes. Very nice to get a double there. And is that... No. Okay, so that is on the ground there. A little bit hard to see sometimes the levels of different things. Is that up on the +3? It is. It is. Beautiful. The second level of this stuff, I don't know, is super useful, but we'll take it. 5% crit on everything feels pretty decent. I don't think slow cooker really does crazy amount. We're mostly going to get our dots. The damage from the dots via that crit chance does damage, I think. Give him some health. Do I take the fortification, even though it sucks? Do I just take that up into the point where we're getting... Eventually it adds +2. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. 23. I don't want to be sitting on this much money, I don't think. Let me get some shield damage, because I have not built that, and that is a thing now. Shield damage is going to be... Yeah, you can be most shields here. And up on that +2. Rather, I think it makes more sense for me even just to build. I know this seems like a weird spot, but the fact that it hits into these other lanes, I think makes more sense than actually building it up top. And on that note, let's go ahead and start this one. Oh, we got ourselves another mine. Let's make sure that we take advantage of that. So that kind of helps all of our... I guess the mines are basically giving us 50%. We went from like, not quite, but 20 to 30 roughly. Yeah, it still looks like health probably is the... What we're weak against. This map looks promising. I don't know, Nick. We've got a portal right here, and I've got a portal right here. So it's a little bit of a short path there, but we'll see. I am doing haunted houses, so that's a thing. The mines increase my life, which increases my haunted. So my haunted houses gain money based on like my max life. Life steal. Yeah, let's take that. I definitely need more mana. Yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. I honestly think the biggest problem is that we got the jack-o'-lanterns again. These guys, is they add AoE fortification, and that just feels like that is... Oh, look, I can draw on stuff. I'm using paint here. It feels like that is the kind of the worst RNG for this, like those mid-game drops, because everything else, I think, I don't know. I'll have to look at the other paths, but it feels like there's nothing else that like hurts you for the rest of the game, whereas that AoE fortification kind of messes you up for the rest of the game. I'll take one more slow there. Yeah, so we're gaining 20, and I think we were gaining like 14 before or something like that. So we can see like 16% from death tax, and then we can sell all these eventually, right? We can be like, oh, wave 38, I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna sell all these. And then 25. Okay, let's just work on keeping this spread out there. We can go ahead and just build you here on most health. Keep that boss slowed down there. Feeling like we can do some least shields, least armor, most health, a little bit of health damage here. I don't want to lose on this much gold. Most health, and then some near death most health as well. Maybe actually, sure. Near death, most health, give you some health damage. Give these guys some levels. Yeah, I want some on progress, but I also want some not on progress in terms of near death, most health feels reasonably useful. Progress. Okay, so near death, most health. And then least shields, least armor, most health. Kind of focus these guys mostly on health damage. And we still got a couple progress kicking around, right? Yeah. Okay. And the boss, like this one tower is taking him down to half-life there. So, yeah, I don't know exactly what this boss's special is. Seems to summon guys a little bit more often, but not too big of a deal there. Do like the graphics. I don't know what it is about this game. The graphics are just sort of very simple but appealing. I wouldn't mind a little bit of shaders or something on the levels to see stuff a little bit clearer. Oh, I got a chest down there too. Mana bolts too. I want to get it, but we have like so little actual mana. There's lifesteal. That's actually kind of nice. We're to the point where lifesteal does, I think, a little bit more than the other thing. 15% health, 1 less gold. 15% health is kind of a lot. 1 less gold is not that much, though. Tower. Ooh, interesting. Do I take fortification for the gold? I don't know if that's the right choice or not. Yeah. 1 damage from all attacks. Trail of blood. Pretty easy when your other choices are towers. Take banditry there as well. And let's grab this. Sorcery to, yeah, that makes it feel a little bit better about picking up the mana there. And I think that that's probably going to be good. So you, and then, I think this just needs to come out one more. Got ourselves a mine and a university there. And our mana's looking okay, is it? It's hard to tell until they all start firing. What do we get as our new guys? It's... Okay, so we've got this stuff. We've got the elemental guys. So these guys have a bunch of things that are like you can't burn or bleed them. I think, if I'm to be honest, that's not great for us, because a reasonable amount of our damage is going to come via dots. 20%. Okay, it's not very much. Some of our damage comes via dots there, but let's say that we're good. And then go ahead and invest in this university here. So these guys that are elemental, they are, I think, mostly shields, right? Let's take a look. Armor, shields. This guy has a lot of shields. This guy has a lot of shields. This guy has a lot of shields. This is shields, armor. So they're like a bit of everything. But definitely more shields and armor, and then a bit less on the health side of things. So we're gonna go ahead and pick up a little bit of that stuff. Crit, I like. We'll take additional poison. Sure, and then I guess we can give them health. I really don't want to get that fortification stuff there, and let's take advantage of that mine. Oh, nah, it looks like that one doesn't do anything. Okay. And then maybe I can just get enough. To be fair, actually, we have so many levels in banditry. I was going to say is we can get enough mines that I can just lose a bunch of lives. So let's do armor, and then let's do a bunch of shields. We'll do a little bit of everything for now, I think. Yeah, I don't know exactly like what the... We'll go up to 200 on them. That feels reasonable to do. And then let's maybe build a little bit more most shields. Through here can double attack both those lanes. That feels kind of quite valuable. And then... I know a little bit weird, but I'm building these... So do I try to drag this lane out? I'm trying to think as if I drag this lane out far enough that this one is already gone by the time... Oh, the elemental's in the GUI. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I gotta make that like blink or something. Interesting. I'm just... Yeah. Because if I drag this out far enough, then eventually... Well, let's pop this to see if we get a tower. We did. We did. We got 2 towers. And a mine. And a university. Holy shit. That was like maximum stuff there. But yeah, definitely thinking shields. These little shits are a bit fast. Need some more shield damage. Am I at max range? Yeah, I've got all my range upgrades. So let's do most shields here. This is a little bit close to, as I'm noticing, I gotta get this lane out because it's coming into this area the same time that stuff is coming through here, and I don't want that happening. Let's open this up, see what we get. Banditry, yay! And then take advantage of this university here, as well as this one, and then let's go shields, armor, 5% crit on everything. I'm just gonna take the mana regen. We'll get that crit eventually. We already have 1 level into this, so I think I'm gonna just take the crit on everything. 15% shields. Ooh, I don't really want to do that right now. Shit. I don't want to sell any of those. I'm gonna put a most shields on this right away, basically. Let's work on this project of getting this lane out. This is still quite short up top here as well. Got ourselves another university slot there. Very nice. Seems a little bit armored. No, I think we're still maybe a little low on shield damage. I think maybe like this on most shields as well. That'll help out. How's the new grave tax? It's pretty, like, you know, we're getting 20%. We're getting more than our houses, and I can sell all this stuff. So overall, I do actually think it's quite good. It's just it is. Oh, you know what? Did I just? I forgot to build house. Oh, okay. Whoops. I forgot to build stuff over there. I'll take the life steal, and then everything. No, let's take freezing bolts. 15% shields. Ooh, don't really want to do that. We'll do the 1 less gold. I missed this completely. I don't know how. Just forgot about that, I guess. And then, no, you're up top and you guys are down below. Oh, there's another one. Is this... What level is that guy on? That guy's up high, yeah. Okay. Is this guy collecting? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's go back here. A little nervous about my armor damage for this level. Oh, let's go crank some upgrades into these. Let's go armor and then shields. And let's do one of these guys as health. Armor, shields, health. Okay, we'll call that good. And then the problem is I'm dragging this out and it just ends up running into this lane. I maybe am gonna build a little bit over here if I can. So I think you're gonna also become, got a treasure chest over here. Additional poison damage, absolutely. That's very nice for our dots there. Yeah, I'm thinking most shields as well for this. I was kind of thinking about going armor on it, but near death, most armor. This guy, no, I don't want to do, I want to build stuff that can hit both. Let's go least shields, most armor, 1% research to everything. Fortification gives me money though. We have quite a few universities though, we'll take that. Everything gaining damage to shields feels more useful for us right now. And then, to be fair, actually, we are getting a lot of health. Yeah, we're doing a ballista only here. Seeing how it goes. A little nervous about what happens kind of post 35. Maybe here. That's not a bad spot. Least shields, most armor. Keep walking this lane out. Some of these little shits are kind of fast. Maybe I have too much mana? Is everything firing? Everything's firing right now. I can maybe get rid of one or two of these. Oh, I'm missing a haunted house over here. I feel like I just constantly, every once in a while, I see a missing haunted house. Up to 700. Maybe I just stop. I'm going to go in on upgrading stuff now, I think. We will build more eventually, but yeah. I want to I'll build after we see what the next zone is. These guys that are up high feel like might as well crank them a little bit. Armor. Health damage. Just spread these upgrades out. Shields. Shields. Armor. Armor. And all towers. I don't know, maybe the dots make more sense. I mean, the thing is the crit dots aren't always hitting, right? So it's like shield damage from all attacks. Sure. Upgrade unis instead of ballistas. I don't really think it makes a whole lot of sense. I could probably take these guys up to 200 cost. I don't think it makes much sense upgrading them much faster, though. And I have... It's quality over quantity, I think, is the upgrade. It gives you sort of the crit per levels, 20%. They upgrade very efficiently because they gain crit as well into the X3 crit. Yeah, I see what you're saying, though. I should take these up to 200 cost as well. I think that's what I took my original universities up to. Did I gain? No, we didn't gain additional. I just don't want to give them 20% health. Okay, we're giving them 1 speed there. Take these guys up to 200. Shields. health. Your shields. Health. And let's go back over here to dragging this out. Yeah, okay, this one's long enough now that it's not running into here at the same time. The problem is it's starting to run into these lanes. I don't know if there's a whole lot I can do about that, though. I can start to work on maybe improving my splits up here. The other thought is to drag this out, but I think I want to improve my splits up here. I think what's going to kill me is just getting overwhelmed by stuff coming down this lane here. So I can get this out, and then this out, and then that'll kind of spread that stuff out a little bit better. What are we on? 31. Yeah, we got a good amount of levels left. Okay. We'll take that. Oh, expunge. Nice. I didn't realize I didn't have that. 20% health or 15% shields. Right now, the 20% health, I think, is better. I don't think it matters that much. We're going to probably end up taking both those eventually. So I'm going to go 1-1-1. Yeah. This is a little bit annoying, this one. This is just going to end up colliding with that a little bit more. It's going to take a while for us to get that spread out better. But some chance if we get a split out here, I actually wouldn't mind that. Just reduces the amount of stuff that spawns. And that is like, reduces the amount of stuff that spawns in here in this like, yeah, every split we get out here is like less stuff that spawns immediately in this portal. And that's what has me nervous. I probably also should not have this much money. All right, maybe let's take these up a little bit. Health. Okay, let me actually just build here as well. I'm seeing most shields as being an issue. If I lost with 10,000 gold, I would be kind of pissy. That'd be my own fault, though. Let's give you guys some levels. Shields, armor, most shields, and then some armor. Fastest? Oh, God, I don't know. Whatever. It feels like there's a lot of most shields through there, but near death, most armor. Health, research breakthrough, yeah, or do I take the ignite? No, let's just take the crit. Ooh, mana bolt's the next level of it. And that is good to show up while I still have 5,000 gold kicking around. 15% armor. You know what? They don't have very much armor. And let's just crank all into mana banks here. Because the last level of mana bolts is like crazy compared to the other ones. And then this one out one. Did not get any universities there, but that's okay. Mini boss getting deleted. This lane has me just so nervous. That's okay. I think we're okay. Do have a nice +1 here that I have not taken advantage of. Maybe a near death most health. I feel like I've not built that in a minute. Kind of nice there to finish stuff off. Okay, maybe I overbuilt my mana. Let's demolish those two. They're kind of... I don't really have Oh, maybe over here would be a nice little mana bank zone. Yeah, but I think until... I'm not super fussed about this point in the game. It's kind of that 30-plus zone that has me a little bit nervous. Oh, slow cooker, I guess. Sure, why not? Nothing else there to take. I really don't want to take more of these increasing until I see, like... You know what? I'm just going to take the 15%. I feel like the 15%, it's not 20, so it's like... We'll just take that. And then this one can come out 1. Got ourselves a university slot there. Okay, we've got these guys. Am I low on armor damage? I may be feeling a little bit low on armor damage. No, I'm still seeing just a lot of shields. To be fair, they're just getting into my kill zone now. That still feels like, god damn. Okay, I just want... I want just something up here that's on most shields. I just want... Get like those dots ticking early on. I'm a little worried about the dot coming off, but I think as long as this guy does enough damage, he's quite likely to crit. The dot will stay on. Yeah, these lanes just are so on top of each other. Let's go ahead and use this university up. Not going to spend as much on this one, I don't think. What are we... Okay, so we're kind of doing crappy on our armor and shields, RNG-wise, so let's pick up that. Go up to 200, maybe. Slow cooker. Why not? Definitely not. 0.25 speed. That is so not worth it. Well, that's kind of the same. Let's get the 1 health damage, though, with 110% health. I'm going to take 1 protection. It's not that bad. And then let's do 1-1-1 like this. We'll just keep doing 1-1-1 like that, I think, for the rest of the game. I want to see what our next kind of guy is. Okay, we got ourselves this expunge 2. We'll take that. This guy can shoot over into there as well. Just have a lot of money right now. Let's look and see. So death tax is 25% of our money. That's nothing to scoff at, right? And oh, look at this. There's another haunted house. You know what? I think as I expand, I open up more spots for haunted houses. And then this guy we're gonna be fine for, right? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Let's just get this guy up to level 20 though. What are we at? 847. We could probably build some more ballistas. Gonna do it kind of slowly though. We'll just take the Trail of Blood there. Nothing else to take. Bile consumption. Nothing else to take. And then 15% speed or 15% shields. Fine. We're just gonna take that here, and then we'll open this. Bleed them dry. Only thing worth taking there. That is a reasonable amount longer than that. Okay. And then I can maybe even do 2 there. With the speed, the different... Oh, shit, I have too much money here. What do we want? What do we want? I'm feeling like shields. Most shields. So what is this new... Ooh, I don't know what... Is that... No, those are the old ones. I wish there's a way I could target down these jack-o'-lantern guys, but I don't think I can. Right? Like, they just don't have... Like, if I could target them down with, like, a ballista up here, I feel like that would actually kind of go hard. I do kind of just want to get, like, a most shield, another most shield guy, and another, like, a kind of a most armor guy just in here. I think that is what is going to kill me, is getting overwhelmed. I guess Mana Siphon there. We ended up getting it in the end. I'm going to take Frugal because I still don't know what we're on. I don't really want to spend my money until I figure that out. But let's maybe get some near death, most health. Here, a little bit of additional stuff in this back little area that can kind of hit everything. Near death. Most armor, a little bit of that just in case those guys come through. Just some maybe generic near death, doesn't need too many upgrades. Leash shields, most armor, just to try to slow the down. Take a little bit of a hit off the bigger guys that are going to come through. I really don't want to have this much money, but I also don't really want to spend it until I actually see. No, I want stuff that can hit both these lanes. Yeah, that can hit all my lanes. What targeting am I missing? I feel like maybe I could use a little bit more armor damage. And then we're done for a second here until I figure out what we've got for the... So where's my shortest lane? Up here. So this guy, it's like a brown little... Is that the new guy? No. Should we have not... We should have got a mini boss, right? Am I going crazy? I'm feeling like shields are still a problem. Maybe I just need... something like this most shields? I feel like I'm overshooting sometimes. Maybe my targeting sucks. Maybe I just need some weirder targeting. A little bit of bias there on that. We're getting up to pretty good upgrades out of our universities. We did not get another. Okay, I still have no idea what we're on. Is this a new guy? Was that? No, I don't think that was a new guy. Does anyone know what we're on for the... It's either the invaders. It's definitely not the solids, and I don't think it's the invaders. Is it the invaders? If it's the invaders, we're going to see tanks come out on the next round, and that makes me a little bit nervous. I just have to take a tower here. I'll take the radar because I never... Oh, particle cannon. I never pick it, so I'll never be tempted to click on it. Fortification. Don't want this. 2 less gold. I'm going to just take the 2 less gold. Puts us back down to neutral, I think. Okay, so if we get tanks coming out, then I do want to have... I'm going to invest in some armor here. You know what? Let's do progress, least shields, most armor. Something like that. Be a little bit biased towards the stuff that's farther out. Least shields, most armor. Do that. I think it's like every 2 levels you get a new enemy. Something like that. Yeah, I think every 2 levels we get a new type of enemy. Least shields. Most armor. Progress. Okay, and now we're more or less going to start getting portals pretty soon. Yeah, okay, we're getting portals now. And now, like, what are we on? Are we on the base game? Is it, like, am I missing something? But like, what? I think we're maybe just on the base game. No. We're on. Those are invaders, right? We're on invade. No. Oh, what the hell is that? We're on the cubes. Oh, we're on the cubes. I didn't think we were. I didn't think I saw the cubes. We're on the cubes. You know what? I shouldn't say cubes because there's all sorts of different shapes. Okay. Shit. Yeah, plutonic solids. I didn't think we were because I feel like the tetrahedron guys I notice, or I would notice, because they stand out a little bit more than other stuff, right? Death tax? Not bad, 24%. Okay, interesting. So I've never done this on three-way. I did a bunch of like one-ways just to unlock the stuff in the I did them like basically AFK just to unlock the tooltips. I'm actually still missing one of the tooltips, so I can just take fortification here. There's nothing else I want. And then just particle cannons there. Let's look at this though. So these guys have lots of health, a little bit of armor. These guys, ooh, it looks like we're just going to get health checked. Is that the name of the game? We're at 110% health, so we're going to have to stop upgrading health there. Hexahedron, that is also a health check. This is a little bit of shields, but mostly a health check. And then, oh, so the isohedron. That is a little bit of everything, but most of the other stuff is kind of health. Hopeless. Is there anything special about them? Like, did they do anything weird? It doesn't look like it, right? I think no. What is this last one? Greater than the number of sides. The most cocky of all the solids. Not bragging about how many popular live streams they appear on. Very nice. I like that. Break down into a crying pile. Okay, so these guys, when we kill them, they break down into... Oh, fuck. How do I target these? Their speed is kind of low. Slowest. I can target slowest, I think. The problem is with the amount of slows going on. Yeah, but we need... Okay, you know what? We're not even there yet. We're not on wave 44, so I'm like way ahead of myself. We need to get ourselves some health damage here. Oh, I really don't want to give them additional fortification. I also really don't want to lose that much gold. I wonder if you can get to the point where you get to minus gold. That would be kind of funny. Move speed 0.1 feels pretty bad. But I'm going to take it. So let's build ourselves some. No, I want to be able to hit both these lanes. Right in here. Least shields, least armor, most health. Crank you up a bit. Interesting. I'm like actually like running out of room. No, that's actually still pretty good. Least shields, least armor, most health. Give you a good amount of juice there. Least shields, least armor, most health. Give you a good amount of juice. And then let's go for a near death, most health. And maybe we're eventually going to need some stuff a little bit farther up, but let's go for near death, most health up here as well. And there we go. We've got ourselves a lot less money. And yeah, let's pop this for the potential ballista. Okay. Yeah, get shit on, nerd. Not fussed about those units. I actually really wish we had gotten another split a little bit farther out just to reduce the amount of units that come out at the beginning. What's the coverage of this like? It's kind of okay. I like that it goes over into there, and I want sort of least shields, least armor, most health. And these guys are actually, I'm gonna go most shields, most health. Just thinking about the targeting on the isohedrons is they're gonna have most health as well. We can kind of use that. You're just most, what the fuck? Oh, I built that for Oogie a long time ago. Most health. We're gonna have to work on that kind of targeting back in here as well. This here and up there as well. But we've got until 44 to worry about that. So tower, 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 kill them with fire. We are again to the point where it's just, we're taking that fortification, giving us a little bit more money. 15% shields, that feels okay to take with these guys. Not ideal, but not the worst. And then here I'm just taking, I guess, the shredder. 13, 10, 12, that feels pretty good. What do you like? Not that great. I don't think it's worth the additional base damage and range for that. But always fun to try that out. I don't think it really matters here what I'm expanding. Yeah, I do like that it kind of makes you react a little bit more to like what comes out. And what's my mana situation? Mana situation is okay. And then I think I want to get here. Most shields, most health, most health. Start to get this targeting for those wave 44 guys, because I think it ends up being reasonable targeting for now as well. How's that +2? Yeah. So least shields, most armor, most health. Armor damage, crank you. And then some. I got quite a bit of health damage already. Let's build one set of the shields. We're definitely going to have to build more of the... so this is most shields, most armor. I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? I'm building for wave 44, the isohedrons, and maybe I just... let's build one set, and then we'll go back. No, you know what? No, I'm going to go back to doing some least shields, least armor. Additional dots, sure. A lot of nothing there for us. 3 less gold. I'm gonna take that. Or we can take one more fortification, right? Can we? It's a lot of... I don't know how often they're getting... Let's try and pay attention to how often they're getting fortified. What was I doing? I feel like I just built something. Did I just build this? It's like a tower somewhere that's unupgraded. Oh, right here. Okay, so least shield, least armor, most health. I'm a little worried about the targeting on these messing up. If I have so many on the exact same targeting, but I don't... I can do some near death most health as well. We've already got some of that though. Maybe even have too much mana. It's not... there's not that much money left in my mana though. Oh, definitely feels like health damage could use a little bit more. There's a chest up there. Good to know. Yeah. Okay. Most health. Frigward, 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 Frigward. Most health. I think I want progress most health. Yeah, I'm getting overwhelmed from stuff coming through here. Ooh. There's a mine? Okay. I might... to be honest, I don't know that selling all those actually does a whole lot for me. Okay, I gotta get some... We're getting overwhelmed from stuff that comes down this lane, so I'm gonna get some health damage just up in here. Just to try to get those guys a little bit fucked up earlier, so we don't get pressured so hard. None of that matters. Okay, I'm just staring at that, wondering what to take. Oh yeah, there's a mine up here. Very nice. Oh, there's a mine there too. Okay, we'll take those. I think it still makes sense because it basically multiplies the damage of all of our, or increases the damage of all of our houses. Yeah, there's one here and one here. So all of this is just useless for me, right? Yeah, whatever. We'll just take that. We're to the point where I think I'm out of upgrades, basically. There's like some amount of dot upgrades that are somewhat useful. Oh shit, I forgot to look at the... I don't know that the slow is nice, but the problem is we're kind of getting overwhelmed, right? Oh, okay. It teleports. Good to know. Good to know. Huh. Huh. Interesting. And then I'm back to thinking about these. I don't want to do 0.15. The thing is we're not like AoE slowing stuff, right? Oh, the GUI still... Sorry, guys. Has that been up there for a long-ass time? Or did I just bring it up to look at the octahedron? Protection? No, we're not taking 2. I'm stuck between these two. I'm going to take this. It feels pretty bad, but I don't know what else. Like, I don't want to take something that applies generally. There we go. We got our lives back a little bit. The mines are actually doing a little bit for us with the, whatchamacallit. And I just spammed a bunch of, you know what I want to do is I want to do like progress most health. Something like that. And then I think my problem was here. Just getting like overwhelmed from stuff coming down this way. Least shields, least armor. Most health. To be fair, they do have some shields. I'm kind of thinking that most shields, most health. Let's put this as most health here. I think this guy's gonna do an okay job of taking that off. And some of them have a little bit of armor. Yeah, they do. And let's make this guy least shields, least armor, most health. Crank him a little bit. I think just getting a little bit of those dots going earlier and just trying to thin out that stuff, because we just have a lot of waves that kind of end up on top of each other from up here. Let's pop this. I think theoretically that's okay. So we got a bunch of mines. Let me go ahead and do that. Oh, why am I doing that? I should be watching this. So I need to watch this lane up top here as well. If those guys teleport, that actually makes me super nervous about this top lane. There's a mine by my main tower? Oh, yeah, right here. Shit. Jesus. We lost... I don't know when oh, because that came from this expand, right? Okay. I'm feeling like near death most health. Maybe just even near death. Nah, near death most health. So that's doing an okay job of like kind of thinning them a little bit. Because it's just a matter of like them getting overwhelming us. Just thinking here. That kind of shoots into the other lanes. I I think in near death, most health here. Just trying to finish stuff off. Then I'm kind of hoping the bleed ticks them down the last little bit. I wouldn't mind getting some more bleed if we could. We're already at 200. I don't know how much we could actually get more. I don't know that we could get any more. Whatever. Again, whatever upgrades. And then shields. Yeah, I think I just give them shields. Okay, I built this mine. Did I? No, looks like there's one more. Is there? No, okay, that's built. A little tough to see. That's a cliff. And then we got a bunch here and I built them out. Okay. Let's check the gold that we're getting. Yeah, it seems to be pretty static there at 25%. Which feels like it's worth it. Like we've definitely gotten way more gold and we could still sell this for the amount of upgrades we invested, especially because with the ballista only, there's not much else to do, right? There's more top by that portal. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, over here. Oh shit, these ones. Goddamn. Thank you, sir. We're up to 63. I got these, yeah. Okay. I think I just go through and upgrade stuff. Yeah, anything that's like 12. Armor. Most health. 9. What are you on? Fuck that tower. I'm not even looking at it. Most shields. Yeah, we definitely still need... Oh, you know what? I do need to work into the stuff for killing the isohedrons. Now, that's got to be basically my priority. But I will spend a little bit here on sort of getting a couple extra... Getting that base damage up multiplies all with that university stuff, so it's pretty valuable to get. And then we got to definitely work on our isohedron targeting there. Okay, let's go ahead and send it. Spending 1,000 gold is not going to make much of a difference at all. Eternally nervous about that top lane. Yeah, like every lane is causing me problems. I think I might be ripped here. I think I just spam health upgrades and hope that that helps. Okay. Well, thankfully we got those mines. The problem is it's going to get harder on the next level quite a bit, right? We'll pray for some good university luck. Okay, maybe I overbuilt in this last little zone. Huh. Yeah, I think we might... I've never capped over 200,000, but I think we might get there if I don't lose first. Do I? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's say that we have like 50. I'm wondering do I just sell these guys? 44. The thing is that I get like 44 a level. They pay themselves off super quick, but I think maybe I just sell them. I go through and I sell everything. I'm not going to sell the mines because having life is very nice, apparently. I don't want to give them additional life. We'll just take the less gold at this point. Do I just go through and I sell everything at this point? I think that leaves me more money this round and then a very similar amount of money. Demolish. I think I do. I think we do that. I'm super worried about the next level. And I think if we do okay on the next level, the one after that, is maybe going to be even less of a problem. Oh, I almost clicked that expand there when I tried to demolish. That would have been kind of funny. See, this is what I don't like about it, is I feel like if I do this, then I'm going to end up doing this, and this just feels like kind of boring. Oh, that's a double. We'll leave the double. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll leave the doubles there. Oh, that's not... Oh, because this one's up on a hill. Hard to see a little bit there. Yeah, this is getting me quite a lot of money. Total collected is like 500 for most of these. So I think it's definitely worth it for me to sell it because they've been around for a long ass time, right? If they've only collected 500 over that entire course, then we're definitely going to end up with a little bit more money. We're leaving that one because it's a double. Let's go over here and start to sell these guys. Oh, that's a double too. We will leave you. How much have you? Yeah, you've collected 1,000. Very nice. Good job. You also are a double. You get to stay. Are you a double? No, you're not, because that's up on a hill. Demolish, 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 demolish. Isn't this riveting, guys? Demolishing the game. Demolish, 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 demolish. 70%. Was it always that much? I feel like it was less in the beginning. Yeah, so we got that one upgrade that took it from, oh, you're a double, you can stay, good sir. You are also a double, you can stay. Yeah, all right, guys. That's also one of the other reasons I don't really want to do it, is I feel like, I guess I could edit that out of a video, now that I sort of know how to do video editing. And now, so targeting for the isohedrons in kind of this area. So most shields, most health, most health. And then also least shields, most armor, most health. I think we're going to get ripped by this if I'm to be honest. And then I think I want to do a combo of that over here. Yeah, the thing is, Squirrel Boy, that I don't know that we're gonna get a win either. I think there's a very good chance we lose here. These things, like, they have so much. They have like more total HP, and they split apart into the things that have like, yeah. We'll see how many we get of the units, but I think there's a very good chance we're ripped here. Most shields, most health, most health. And then most armor, most health. Oh no, least shields, sorry. Least shields, most armor, most health. Yeah. And then I kind of want to get just... Do they have the most health overall? No, see, they're not even going to have the most health. The other thing that's annoying about them is they don't actually have the most health. Shit. But you know what? We can do most shields. Actually, you know what? I want you over more centrally located. So most shields... No, let's do... See, they have, so these isohedrons, let me show you guys, is they have 9,000 health. So even most health, the dodecahedrons are going to get targeted a little bit preferentially. So I want to say, like, let's go with most armor, most health, fastest. I just want some that are like, just make sure that those guys are max slowed. And then I think we just basically have to send it. Okay, that made me nervous as shit, my mana there. But I think we're okay. Are we going down overall in mana? Yeah, I think we are a little bit. I got a mana bank here. Okay, we're back to being mana. Okay. And am I just gonna do this thing where I just start cranking health upgrades into these guys? God fucking teleporting pieces of shit. No, we're lost. We're ripped here. Damn. GUI's up. Sorry, guys. God damn it. That was just too many enemies. I need to make that blink or something so I can see it. Huh. Yeah. I still think that it is like one of the big problems with doing this is if you get in the 15 to 25, getting the haunted, I think is like a big problem. The things that give you the AoE fortification is just like a huge damage loss. Maybe I should just be building more ballistas. How much do you do? So you do 600 for 1200 cost. What is a level 10? Level 10, you're doing like 1500 versus 850, 840 on the health, which is like, that's like double. And then how much does it cost to go to level 10? It costs 10 times 10 divided by 250. Costs 500 to go to level 10 roughly in upgrade costs. So my optimal, yeah, I feel like my optimal is probably like level 15. I maybe could have gone with a little bit more and a little bit less levels, but I think that we're pretty close. Yeah, I don't know what else we could have done there. Other than, to be honest, other than not get haunted on 15 to 25, I think that that would actually help a lot in terms of not having that AoE, whatever being applied. I'm going to take a break for now. I don't know. I might play again later tonight, give it another go. I think, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens with different combinations, but I don't know that there's a whole lot could have done differently. Like there's a little bit of RNG. I'm missing a mine there. Maybe I demolished it. In terms of getting some more mines, getting more money. I felt like we were reasonably close. I don't know what we could do differently with targeting though. It just felt like we were getting overwhelmed, right? Or just theory crafting. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna maybe play a little bit later. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching. Have a great day, great weekend, great Saturday night. Cheers, guys.